looking for premium market opportunities, presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
Hello, I'm James Preston and welcome to the ASX at Breakfast, exclusive to Kalkine TV, where we provide you with all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. The Australian share market is poised to close the week with a gain, buoyed by lower than expected inflation in the US. Softer inflation triggered bets that the US Federal Reserve would now slow down the pace of its aggressive monetary policy tightening. Annual inflation in the US eased to 7.7% in October, the lowest since January. The latest SPI futures indicate that the ASX 200 is set to open 141 points or 2% higher on Friday. The S&P ASX 200 closed lower on Thursday, dropping 35.3 points or 0.5% to 6,964 points and crossing below its 200-day moving average. The bottom performing stocks in this index were Xero Limited and Sims Limited, down 10.85% and 4.29% respectively. Over the last 5 days, the index has gained 1.55%, but is down 6.46% for the last year to date. Let's now take a look at some price-sensitive announcements from the ASX this morning. MediBio has announced the resignation of Stephen Mitchell as a director of the company. Mitchell has elected to resign from the MediBio board as he did not feel he had capacity to fully serve the director role given the increases in the scope of the role. Mitchell's decision to stand down from his role as a director comes on the same day as the company's AGM. MediBio has struggled on the ASX for a number of years now. The 4.98 million Aussie dollar market cap company has seen its share price fall by 99.7% over the past 5 years, with the company moving to a capital raising stage in June 2022 following the suspension of securities trading. Moving on, and Avita Medical has reported its third quarter 2022 financial results. Avita Medical Incorporated, a regenerative medicine company leading the development and commercialization of first-in-class devices and autologous cellular therapies for skin restoration, today reported financial results for the third quarter ending on September 30, 2022. Total revenue, which includes BARDA revenue, or the Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority revenue, increased 30% or 2.1 million Aussie dollars to $9.1 million compared to $7 million in the corresponding period in the prior year. The growth in commercial revenues was largely driven by deeper penetration with individual customer accounts, along with the commencement of commercial sales with Japanese partner Cosmetech. Total operating expenses increased by 16% or $2 million to $14.2 million compared to $12.3 million in the corresponding period in the prior year. Moving on, and Australian mining and exploration company Manuka Resources has announced today that it has now completed the acquisition of 100% of Trans-Tasman Resources Limited, or TTR, via the issue of 176,938,295 shares in Manuka Resources. TTR directors Alan Eggers and John Seton will now join the Manuka Board of Directors. As advised on the 1st of August 2022, Manuka and TTR entered into a binding term sheet whereby Manuka would purchase 100% of TTR through the issue of shares in Manuka Resources. And also making headlines today is My Food Bag. New Zealand meal kit home delivery service My Food Bag has announced the appointment this morning of a new CEO. Mark Winter has been appointed as the permanent Chief Executive Officer of My Food Bag, effective immediately. Mark has been the interim CEO of My Food Bag since the departure of Kevin Bowler on the 14th of October 2022, and before that was the company's Chief Financial Officer. Winter joined My Food Bag in 2019, having previously held senior roles at the likes of Fonterra. He oversaw a significant period of growth for the company despite the backdrop of the pandemic, and assisted in the transition of the company becoming a dual-listed ASX and NZX company. The company was floated on the NZX and ASX on the 5th of March 2021 and has a market cap of 129.9 million Aussie dollars. Alright, time now for a quick break here on the ASX at Breakfast. before we take a look at world markets, the Aussie dollar, oil, gold and the world of crypto. If you're looking to keep abreast of the biggest stories from the crypto world, the fate of exchanges and crypto hedge funds during the ongoing bear market, and you're wanting to keep up to date with the best and worst performers in the altcoin space and that of flagship currencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, then Kalkine Media's Daily Crypto Catch is absolutely essential viewing for you. Tune in each afternoon right here on Kalkine Media to get the latest scoop from Anchor to Zero Coin. Welcome back to the ASX at Breakfast on Kalkine TV, where we give you all the information you'll need for a successful day of trading. Overnight on Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose 3.7%, the S&P 500 surged 5.54%, and the NASDAQ ended 7.35% higher. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 rose 3.2%, London's FTSE gained 1.1%, the CAC rose 2%, and the DAX ended 3.5% higher. MSCI's gauge of stocks across the globe rose by 4.57%. Oil prices have also risen. On Thursday, crude prices rebounded following the CPI surprise on hopes that sturdy demand will help offset renewed COVID-19 restrictions in China. US crude rose by 0.75% to settle at $86.47 a barrel, whereas Brent crude settled at $93.67 a barrel, up by 1.1% on the day. The Aussie dollar has also spiked in the past 24 hours and is currently buying 66.18 US cents. Gold prices likewise have seen a boost. Gold prices surged on Thursday as the US dollar dipped. Spot gold gained 3% to trade at $1,756 US dollars and 78 cents an ounce. And lastly, after a midweek two-day hammering, the global crypto market has clawed back some gains. In the past 24 hours, the global crypto market cap has increased by 12.12% to be valued at approximately $889.84 billion US dollars. Bitcoin has surged 10.85% in the past 24 hours after falling to around $15,000 US dollars a piece earlier in the week, and is currently trading at just above $17,740 US dollars as of 9:30 a.m. Sydney time, according to CoinMarketCap. Alright, well that's all for this edition of the ASX at Breakfast. Have a great day trading and make sure to keep it locked here on Kalkine TV for the latest market insights and business news. I'm James Preston, reporting for Kalkine Media.